Claire unlocked the door to her new apartment. The air was stale, thick with the scent of time. Sunlight filtered through dusty windows, illuminating faded floral wallpaper. The apartment, though old, held a certain charm. A charm that Claire, in her optimism, found comforting. She spent the day unpacking, her footsteps echoing in the silence. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the room, she paused. A sense of unease settled upon her, a feeling of being watched. Drawn to the window, Claire scanned the street below. It was then she noticed it. A faint glimmer of light in a window across the way. The building opposite hers was old, seemingly abandoned. Curiosity piqued, she watched, searching for the source of the light. The light flickered again, a brief cold spark. It felt like an eye blinking open, observing her. A chill ran down her spine, sending a shiver through her body. The feeling of being watched intensified, sending a wave of unease washing over her. The next few days passed in a blur of unpacking and settling in. Yet the feeling of being watched persisted, as tangible as the furniture she unpacked. At night, shadows danced at the edge of her vision. Whispers seemed to emanate from the walls, faint and indistinct. Objects moved, seemingly of their own accord. A book left on the table was found on the floor. A glass placed on the counter shattered into 1,000 pieces. Fear, cold and sharp, began to take root in her heart. The feeling of dread intensified with each passing night. Sleep offered no escape, replaced by a constant state of vigilance. Claire found herself drawn to the window, searching the darkened windows of the building opposite hers, seeking the source of her unease. The light, the cold, watchful light, appeared more frequently now. It seemed to follow her movements, a beacon of dread in the desolate building. Claire's once charming apartment now felt like a prison, her sanctuary transformed into a cage. Determined to uncover the truth behind the unsettling occurrences, Claire decided to set up a camera. She positioned it on her nightstand, its lens pointing directly at the window where she had seen the light. As darkness fell, she felt a prickling sensation on her skin, a feeling of anticipation mixed with dread. The shadows seemed to lengthen, stretching towards her, whispering promises of terror. Sleep, when it finally came, was fitful and filled with unsettling dreams. The following morning, Claire's hand trembled as she reached for the camera. The events of the previous night played in her mind, fueling her apprehension. She uploaded the footage to her computer, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and morbid curiosity. As the video played, she watched in horror. There, in the window across from hers, a figure materialized from the darkness. Its eyes, two glowing orbs, stared directly at the camera, seeming to pierce her soul. Terror, raw and consuming, washed over Claire. She didn't need to see more. The image of the figure etched into her mind was more than enough. Gathering only a few essential belongings, she fled. The charm of the old apartment had vanished, replaced by an oppressive sense of dread. As she raced down the stairs, she could have sworn she heard whispers following her, the echo of the watcher's gaze burning into her back. The apartment didn't stay vacant for long. New tenants, a young couple, moved in, drawn to the same charm that had initially captivated Claire. They too would soon learn the truth behind the building's unsettling aura. The whispers, the shadows, the feeling of being watched, all remained. The watcher in the window, it seemed, was a permanent resident. The old building stood silent, a sentinel against the passage of time. Its windows, dark and empty, held a secret. A presence that watched, that waited, that instilled fear in the hearts of those who dared to reside within its view. The watcher remained, a testament to the darkness that can lurk in the shadows, a constant reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed. The cycle of fear continued, a haunting reminder that some places are eternally bound to their unsettling past.